So we should be back live here. Let's make it back. Let's see if this is really going to sell off. So I'm currently still short. I opened a new short position. I told you that this is very risky. So we got stopped out around here, and I re-enter a new short because I saw a confirmation. I saw a selling pressure below the EMA. Let's see if Nasdaq is just going to push. It looks like that we might see a push now, and that could also give us a push on DAX. Once I see it's going to break below 200, I'll add to this short here. I'm ready to also go short on Nasdaq, but Nasdaq looks kind of like, I don't know, strong, but we holding over 900. If we're going to sell below 900, I will consider a short, okay? So let's see if we're going to break below. Right now, everything is just pushing right now. Wall Street, big push, great support. It's rallying again, same as we saw on DAX. You might ask if you should go short here. You can if you want. You're more than welcome to go short here on the DAX. Again, I managed to make 5 good trades in the morning, and then I took 1 trade. I actually took 2 trades, and I managed to close another one out for a little loss, and then I hold the ones I just got stopped out, but I was closing 50% of it. So Wall Street is really pushing, Nasdaq is really pushing. I don't know if I really want to go long on Nasdaq. To me, it's a little bit risky, but I know it could push back, and it could be a very, very good day today to consider doing a long position. But right now, I'm waiting a little bit here to see if things is going to turn around. To me, it's still extremely overbought in a short time frame. But again, if Nasdaq is not going to sell off and Nasdaq is going to push, then of course DAX is also going to push. So I consider doing a quick long here on Nasdaq, back to maybe 20K. Again, this could be very risky, but I'm going to go for a long here. Have my stop loss at the lower body. And if this continues to rally, then I might have to exit that one. But I'm going to go long here on Nasdaq. So I'm currently long, as you can see. Let's see here. I would like to hold along if we can come back to 20K. Let's see here. No progress. So DAX is pushing again. Nasdaq is not really doing anything. Nasdaq could sell off, but it just went above here, the moving average, and it just closed above 36. So DAX is not doing anything. I have my stop loss here so far, and I am going to target the previous highs of 150, 145. So this is currently my setup. Let's see here if this is going to push. If DAX continues to push, then it's a strong sign for Nasdaq. But again, I could consider exit this one here if it's going to come to 60, just to have some profit locked in. I'll just exit this one now here at 60. Why? 200 in the bank, and I have no risk at all. So I just exit this one here. I know it's very strong and it's just pushing up, but I'm just a little against that. I went short on the DAX, and I think DAX will sell off, and the Nasdaq is pushing. So I'm not super sure if I want to be long here and then short here. I can always re-enter, so I will re-enter long on Nasdaq if we break above 60. So it's a pretty safe move for me here the next 5-10 minutes to just scalp the market here. Strong push on Nasdaq, that's what I expected. Same here, I could consider doing a little long here. Let's see if this is gonna sell off. If it's gonna break above here, 61. If it's gonna break above 61, I'll go for long. So break above here, long. If it starts selling off now, then that could be a sell signal, but I'm not doing anything from now on. So I told you, above 60, long. It did not close above 60 and we 8 minutes over. Break below here, that's a weak sign. DAX here is just really pissing me off and it's not really doing anything. It's just decided that they want to go up. Taking it all along here on Nasdaq if it's going to push above 61, and I'll target 20,000, 150 or even higher. Things are selling off today. It's not really doing anything. So things is actually selling off now, and DAX is just keep pushing. I don't want to add to this DAX here. I'm only going to add to this DAX short position once I could see we start selling below 200. So for me to really go heavy in and short DAX all the way back to 23,000, short back to 23,000, just a little bit above, we have to break below 200. We didn't manage to do that now, and here I closed it because there was no progress. So selling pressure, and DAX is just holding. It's very annoying. How is the Wall Street doing? Because if Wall Street is really pushing, so this is really pushing. So long above there, short below here, short below, long above. This is the opening range breakout. Pretty confident this is gonna work. I'm gonna follow my system today and make some money here, either 150 points or taking it short below and target 750. So this one is pretty easy for me today. Over here, I don't know if I really fucked up, but the issue here is DAX choose to go up for no reason and it doesn't choose to sell off. There is no confirmation on selling pressure on the shorter time frame. Let's see. So short-term selling pressure, let's see if we can break below 900, because DAX is just pushing and living his own life while Nasdaq is kind of like selling off. Let's see here. I'm glad I exit my long position here. I thought it would be a bigger push. It did not. And then we sold back to 900 now. Let's see if we're going to sell below 900 or if we should go for long. So this is insane. So Nasdaq is really selling off. And what do we see? Wall Street is kind of like start selling off now. And DAX is just doing its own. So strong support, could come all the way back now. Could consider doing a long position, and that's what I might gonna do here. I'm doing a long position. It's currently trading at 9.15. I'm doing a long position. Let's just exit this one here. Quick little scalping here. I could re-enter long and target 20,150, 250 points. So I'll be down for going for another long here. You could exit long if you want, or you could hold it. Again, you know my plan, long above, short below. This is just scalping and noise. So you went long here, there was no confirmation. Now it's coming back and it's not doing anything, and you just see DAX is so strong. So DAX is just keep pushing and it's not doing anything. So again, no risk. I first took a long, it went up, we exit. Then I took a long here at 15. It went up to 45. It's not risky. So if you've been holding it, you would have made much more than me. But my point is just, it's not really risky because it's just trading between these two lines. And it's holding quite strong. And DAX just keep pushing. I could consider doing a short here on DAX, a quick scalp if Nasdaq is going to turn here. But again, it looks like that they're really not that correlated. It looks like they just want to push the market. It went down, Nasdaq oversold, was an overreaction. Wall Street went up, did manage to close below. We assumed 15 minutes over, but there is no progress above. So no trade. US tech is not closing above, and we are 14 minutes over. Let's see if the next minute we're gonna close. So this bar is gonna close above and there's coming another bar and it's pushing, then we go for long. Looks like it's not doing anything. I could consider doing a short here in DAX. Let's see if Nasdaq is gonna push. Nasdaq is gonna push, I'll go for long, remember that. Looks like it's gonna sell off again. What the fuck? We have news coming in, just so you know, that could give the market a little push. So we have this news coming in about 15 minutes. I'm thinking about holding a short over that. Really big push here. Strong support. Get ready for a long. If we can push above, we're 15 minutes over, pointing down. And I will hold this one here, okay? Once I get confirmation. DAX, very strong. Nasdaq, rejected. Looks like we could short the DAX with a stop loss of 61. Yeah, staying by for a short position here. I'm shorting the Nasdaq. It's currently trading at 41. It's gonna be maybe a quick scalp also here. Let's see here. Could push above. We are 16 minutes over. So that was a little fake out. So Wall Street is selling off, and that's why I took a short. What about S&P 500? No, doing nothing. Keep pushing here. But Wall Street is really selling off. That's actually very weird that we're seeing this massive push. So selling pressure on DAX and push on Nasdaq. My stop loss is perfectly placed. I mean, that's confirmation for long if it's gonna break above. And DAX is not doing anything. Wall Street is holding now, but let's see if we can break below 100. Right now it's pushing. Short because we didn't manage to break above after 15 minutes the previous highs. That's why I'm short. But I'll exit this one here if we can come back to maybe 900. Let's see. It's a strong move on DAX. Looks like they're trying to push it now. But I'll be careful doing a long here. Why? Because Apple is weak. So Apple is down 2.4%, guys. What about Meta, Microsoft? Oh, Microsoft. So it's kind of like break even and it's trading at very high levels. Yeah, Apple is really down. Moving stop loss another time. This is my last move. Let's see here if it's a fake out. The DAX is just pushing. Everything is just pushing against me. That's how it is. So that was a fake out, and we are 18 minutes over, 3 minutes over, and there is no progress. And Nasdaq is just, so we kind of like get the confirmation here. If we can sell below, but we didn't manage to sell below 100. But if we can sell below 100 on Wall Street, that's a weak sign for the Nasdaq as well. But the overall reason why I'm short, and I got stopped down on this one here. Nope. Let's see if it's just gonna push up higher. I think it's an overreaction, so that's why I'm not getting stopped out. So this is not confirming. Could be a fake out. It could potentially add to this short here if we're gonna break below. Still short. I think it's crazy. It's like completely insane. Got rejected at 84. Still short, guys. Let's see. I target 850 on this one here. So I'm still short. Okay. Let's see here if it's gonna sell below. So Wall Street is not doing anything. There was no progress, but it's kind of like bouncing back. DAX is selling off. So this is good. This is selling off. Great. I think I'm gonna exit my Nasdaq here. So let's exit Nasdaq at 31. So I just exit Nasdaq here. You can also exit your Nasdaq position if you want. I'm just a little disappointed that we did not sell off that quick. We saw the selling pressure here, and I really want to target 850, but it's just not moving quick enough for me. So that's why I exit this one here. If it's going to sell below 930, I'll go short here again, guys. Ready for a short. Going short here. Currently short. Let's see if this is going to sell off now and dump. Nope, doesn't look like. Just exit here at 22, guys. It's very slow. Every time it gets down, they're pushing it up again. It's not really my day. We didn't manage to break above. This was a fake out. It didn't manage to break 15 points above the highs, but this is where it closed the bar. This is where it closed. So this 15 points above this one here, but it didn't manage to close above this one. So this doesn't count, this doesn't count, this doesn't count. It's a weak sign, it's a short sign. And I don't know why DAX is trading at these levels. I cannot explain it to you. I think it's crazy. Looks like this could be another short position. So Wall Street just sold below. It's a good sign. I'll do another short here. So I'm shorting it here. It's currently trading at 38. It's very risky. This is my last trade. Exit this one here at 30. Or you can exit at 25 now if you want. So overall, no really risk starting shorting it here at 40. Currently trading at 25. But I'm still down today 2K or 1500 for no reason. I could have been making 2000. So the reason why I keep scalping this, and this is going very fast, and this might not make sense to you, and you might have to hold it a little bit longer and still holding you short from up here, is because there's no progress. It's not selling off. Like, I mean, why is this not selling off? So because it's not closing below, that's why I keep exit this one here. Every time I close it, let's see if it's gonna come now. There's 4 minutes left, and then 5 minutes, and then we're gonna have news. Then we could be making a ton of money, but keep holding support, lower highs, lower lows. I mean higher lows. Yeah, and it's gonna break above now, and it could rally. This is also gonna take the DAX higher, as you could see. So if Nasdaq is not really selling off, I don't think DAX is really gonna sell off. But it's still a short signal for me here on both Wall Street. No progress above after 15 minutes. It's a short sign. And same over here. It's a short sign. There's no progress. But big push. I could do a quick short here. I'll do a short here, guys. Very risky. It's going to be a quick scalp. Just so informed, okay? Let's see here. I'll exit this one here at 45. 44. So this session here is not bad. I managed to make decent amounts here. Managed to make 2%. I had no losing trade. But this one here is so tricky. I think I'm gonna end it now. It was a quick session. We didn't manage to really break above after 15 minutes. There's news coming soon. That's what the whole market is waiting for. We didn't manage to close below after 20 minutes. And we didn't manage to break below here. So it's over trading. I don't want to make the same mistakes as DAX. Same here. We didn't manage to close above. We didn't manage to sell below and not selling below. So news soon. I'll not be holding any positions. I only have this stupid DAX position that I have to hold. I'm targeting the 23,000 level. So 23,000 is where I'm going to close it. I might get stopped out on this one here again, and it's really pissing me off. Yeah, it is what it is. Still managed to make some good percentage here through the New York session. I'll see you tomorrow. There's no progress after 15 minutes below or above. That's why I'm not trading. I managed to scalp a little bit. I hope you got some of it and you see the idea.